Before we continue to do any more jobs, there is that one particular one that I believe we are due to finish. If you recall from a previous episode of our Let's Play, I believe it was episode 52, as we was going through 2KK for the first time, I believe we did come across a certain particular dragon that Dragon Master Ash wishes us to search out and find. So, with this one being the one and only Elvic, we found our dragon. With that, there's only one thing left to do to conclude this job. Head back to the Audio Bridge over in the East Audio continent and give Dragon Master Ash the good news. And he'll mention you'll get a bit of a big fat reward, though to be honest, I don't know if I'd call it really big. But anyways, that's it. Job 39 is now finally done. Now that Job 39 is finally finished, let's get back on track. Our next job on our list takes us back to Milmana once more, and I believe this is one of the last jobs in this town that you'll be able to get in the game. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what it is. Anyways, this one is another one of those jobs where the moment you accept it, you automatically start it. So definitely save before attempting this. Now, this job being rescue the coal miners, well, it's pretty much as it says. You go through a mine and you rescue a bunch of miners that are in trouble. There are about 10 miners trapped inside throughout this mine. There's a good thing and a bad thing about this place. The good thing is you will have no monster encounters whatsoever this entire job. So, yay! No wasting time with monsters. Here's the bad part. This place is about to collapse. And even though it may seem like you've only got a limited amount of time to get these miners out, you really don't. It just depends on how many of these rocks here that you destroy using the Matic Axe that the foreman gives you. And with each miner that you rescue, you have to carry each of them back one at a time. You can't simply go through and rescue all 10 of them and try to drag them all back. I mean, think about this logically for a minute. You as one person, do you really think you'd be able to drag all 10 people back by yourself? No. I suppose if other members of the party could help out, then maybe, but that's not how this job works in this case. Game logic, don't question it, okay? So yeah, basically, like I said, you go around the mine, pretty much destroy as least amount of rocks as possible, and rescue as many as you possibly can before it collapses. If you manage to get all 10, you get the full reward, which is actually rather nice for it being 8,000 G, 8,000 gauze. That's pretty good, especially considering the fact you're not having to worry about fighting any monsters. So that's basically it. You might notice, I mean, even though the more you destroy these rocks, the more this place is likely to shake. And I know it might make some of you nervous, but you know, try to bear with. This is another reason why I say if you have to save your game beforehand, please by all means do so in case you mess up and have to try this again. This is another fine example right here. So that's pretty much it. There's really not much else to say about this job, but I'll let the rest of this play out so you'll have a pretty good idea of which way to go and where to find each miners and how many rocks really need to be destroyed in order to completely do this mission. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I shall see you once again on the next job. Alright, our next job on our list takes us back once again to the town of Pesos and the country of Gray Sheen, Iga's homeland. Apparently there's a monster population that has started to grow mysteriously at Mount Amidar, the holy ground where they kept the sacred treasure, of the Holy Scriptures at, and also where the Earth Guardian also once stood at one time. So basically, we've been hired to go investigate what's going on, and if there is a monster menace, put it to rest for good. So let's see what's going on here. Here's Iga, seems eager.
Cursed invaders of this holy place, show yourself!
Ooh, the Flame Brothers. I believe these guys are wanted with the guild. Interesting. So, looks like we'll be getting more than our money's worth after all. Okay, Iga's mandatory for this fight, so he's automatically in. So choose the party for the other 4, which I'm going to use Ark, Elk, Shu, and heck, why not? Let Choco have some fun. So we get 3 mysterious fires. That's pretty. Even though they're wanted monster and they're Flame Brothers, they're still mysterious fire. So we got those 3 plus 4 red phantoms. Oh joy! So many fire-based monsters to deal with. This shouldn't take, hopefully, too long. I know the battleground, the area's not the best, since there's a lot of obstacles in the way that can prevent people from getting around. I mean, some you can't even jump over. So for the most part, get everybody around, buff up a little bit if you have to, and let them come to you. They will come to you. So it's not that hard of a fight to deal with. It's just it might drag out a little bit as you try to make your way around and get every single one of these guys. Let's see, if you can get a group of them together, if you happen to have Ark, another good idea is to throw on Weak Enemy and make things even more miserable for these guys. That's of course optional, but use whatever tactics as necessary, like usual. Wow, Iga, that's... sheesh. He must really be pissed off that these monsters are trying to take over his sacred crown. Oh, poor Choco. Choco's trying to hold her own so much against these ghostly monsters. That's alright. I think Elk and Choco can handle these guys just fine. I guess maybe we could do another direct line attack. Dang, these guys are still trying to make their way around? Jeez! They're gonna be late for the party! 'Cause these guys won't wait to start throwing fireworks around. And to be honest, neither will we. Okay, let's see. Shu! Let's get that bitchin' machine gun going. His head leveled up. His head leveled up. I'm sorry, that just seems kind of ridiculous. Anything can level up. Your fist, your head, your feet. They all level up. Every single body part on somebody can level up. Oy vey. Okay. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out as quick as possible here. You know, this reminds me. I remember at one time that from the previous Arc the Leg game, these flame monsters have a tendency of like fusing together and becoming like the next level enemy and be more powerful. But I've noticed that as much as I've played through this game again, they never do that. These guys never do that. It's like they can make themselves explode. They can throw fire spells at you, like Firestorm. But they never try pulling the cheap tactic of fusing themselves. I guess that's what made them so much more annoying in the first game than this game. But, hey. That's cool. I'm not complaining. We got enough cheap enemies as is. So yeah, more light bullets. Oh, nicely done, Iga. Nicely done. So let's see. That leaves... Oh, and the level up. That's also cool. So that leaves one Flame Brother left, and I think there's still one Ghost. And it seems like he's trying to get away. Well, that's the last of them. Flame Brothers have been defeated. Awesome. Now let's see about getting this guy before he tries to slip away. Hey! Where do you think you're going? Oh no. No, 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 no. You're not getting away that easily. I'll send Choco after you. She's not afraid to kick you in the nuts. It just seems like that's what she does. Exactly what she does. Let's see. Let's catch him with a tornado. See, he's just out of reach. Oh well. Pump him full of lead. I guess we could do it. Oh, will you stop struggling already and give it up? And that was my phone, sorry. I mean, seriously? Oy vey. Now he's down to his last hit point. Finish him off, Iga, you know you want to. Send him on his way. And down he goes. And that's pretty much the job, people. Just this one battle was it.
The power of the Guardian is weakening.
Alright then, here we are in Balbalard, and we just now been able to get access to some of their jobs, and boy, they got quite a few. Let's try this one first and see how well this fares. This one, I believe, is Find the Ring. So apparently, a client, which for some strange reason we never actually get to meet face to face to discuss details about, is wanting us to find a ring that was lost in the desert. The Kanara Desert, right there. So, this should be short, sweet, and to the point. So, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. With depressing music. We're gonna look for the ring in this mess? Well, we have no choice, really. The job is ours. All this sand does is make me hot. Then I get thirsty. It's vicious. Oh, Poco. You're gonna have to tough it out a little longer. Man up. You can do this. Okay. Now, for this mission, you only get to choose one person. Why, I don't know. To search for the ring. Now, in my experience with these jobs so far, if it's one person that gets to go in, it better be someone strong. Someone like maybe Toshu. But in this case, case, no. We're going to let Ark take this job. So spread out, look around in the sand, and check every nook and cranny until you can find a ring and not a beer tab. But what's this? Do I see something shiny? I believe I do. Hot sand. There's the ring. Well, that wasn't too hard. But who are these guys?
Hey, you just picked up something mighty shiny. What is it? I think it was a ring. It looked like gold. Must be the one I dropped yesterday by accident. I bet. Since it's my ring, why don't we get it back?
Excuse me, your ring? No. No. I call bull. So yeah, this is why you choose someone strong. Because you get jumped by 2 level 80 barbarians. If you'd have chose someone like maybe, say, Shantae, or heck, even Dykebeck, yeah, chances are you'd be pretty screwed. But in this case, they picked the wrong man to jump up against. Because I got weak enemy to really mess up your day. Oh, ground shield? You really think that's gonna save you? No, not likely. I just can't use my meteor shower on you, but that's okay. I've got tons of other spells at my disposal. Like burn ground. Burn. I really love weak enemy. It really messes these guys up so much. Oh, wow. They are just nothing. So anyways, after taking those 2 down, your job is done. Just leave the desert. That's it. Your reward's at the guild. That's it for now. We'll have more next time. See you then.